guys, on today's video we are going to be making okpa, the popular Okpa Enugu, okpa di oku. But in this video I'll be showing you the best recipe for making your delicious okpa and its benefits to woman health. Okpa is being made with Bambara nut flour and is mostly consumed by the Igbo people of the eastern Nigeria. The health benefits of this Bambara nut is you can get your okpa flour from Bambara nuts. So I quickly rushed to the market and I got my own Bambara nuts and I grounded it. So let's dive in on the process on how you can make your okpa. So let's get started. So these are all the ingredients that you need in making your okpa. So I have here my okpa flour. I also have my red pepper and I also have fish. Yes, my pieces fish to add to taste. Then I also have salt and I also have my uziza seed and my red oil. So these are all the ingredients that you need in making your delicious okpa. So firstly, I'm going to be using my hands to mix the okpa. So I'll be washing my hands so that I can get a smooth mix. So I quickly washed my hands. Then I also got a bowl. Yeah, on a clean bowl. I'm going to be using a big bowl because I want to have this mixed very well. So I'm using a big bowl. Then I'll be putting in my flour, my well sieved flour. So make sure you sieve your okpa flour to avoid chaff and dirt. So after that, I'll be going in with my red oil. So I'll be adding red oil to this. So these are the two important things you need to do while making okpa. So your flour and your red oil. So I'm adding in my red oil bit by bit and make sure that you mix them together so that the oil and the okpa can mix very well. So I kept putting my oil bit by bit and I keep turning and mixing them very well. So make sure that you mix your oil and your okpa flour very well. So you mix them together so that the oil and the okpa flour can have a very good mix. So you can see the okpa is already mixed very well. You can see the texture. So now we are going to be adding water. And this water is not going to be cold water. Please don't use cold water when mixing your okpa. Don't even use a very, very hot water. You're going to be using warm water. Yes, not too cold, not too hot. Just warm water, not too cold, not too hot. So we're adding it bit by bit also and making a mix. So we're going to be also be adding the water and also be mixing them together for us to have not too thick, not too watery. Yes, so that is what the outcome of what we are mixing is going to look like. So guys, can you see the outcome now? Can you see what it looks like? So you can see now it's not thick, it's not watery, it's just there. Yes, it's not thick, it's not watery. So this is what your okpa mix should come out. Yeah, this is what it should look like after you have mixed properly. So now we are going to be adding in our salt. So we are going to add salt to taste. here we are going to be adding in our uziza seed, which is optional. So, but I'll be adding a little bit of uziza seed. Then also add in your red pepper. Yes, my scotch bonnet pepper. So I added my pepper and also my fish. So I'll be adding my fish to taste, which is also optional. Is either you leave it without not adding fish, or you add your fish or vegetables. All these are just optional. Is either if you want to put in vegetable, if you want to put in your fish, or you don't want to put anyone at all, fine and good. All these are optional, but the two ingredients you need very well, that is so important in making your okpa, is your salt and pepper. These two is a must. You must have it in your okpa, salt and pepper. So the rest is optional. If you want to add in your vegetable or fish, feel free to do that. So guys, please try this recipe. Adding fish to your okpa, it takes the taste to another level. Like, it takes it to another level. You're going to enjoy adding fish to your okpa. Like, it's so delicious. So I'm adding fish because the fish gives it more taste to eat. Then you mix very well. You stir and mix very well. So now you can see how it looks like. It's not watery, it's not thick. So this is what your okpa should look like after you have mixed all your ingredients. So I'm going to be using the nylon method in packaging my own okpa. You can either use the banana leaves or aluminium plates or nylon. So these are what you can use in packaging your okpa. So in today's training, I'm going to be using a white nylon to seal my okpa. You can also use banana leaf or aluminium plates. So make sure as you are tying your okpa, you have a pot of hot water already. So this is my okpa, and I'll be putting it inside my boiled hot water in the pot. So you put all your okpa inside the pot, cover it to cook for about 20 to 15 minutes. Voila, our okpa is ready. You can see our fresh, yummy okpa dioku. Our okpa is ready. Can you see it? So guys, you can enjoy your okpa with a bottle of Coke or pap, custard, or you eat it like that. Can you see it? So yummy. You can see the fish, the pepper, everything mixed together. More, you need to try this recipe and come and thank me later. Try this recipe and come and thank me later. See you in my next one. Bye.